all. Pastor Ken here with the star of the show, Serendipity. How you doing, Sarah? You're doing good? You know what we're doing today? We are going to be showing off some cards and a ball, and it's for VR for RJ Collects doing his 500 subscriber giveaway. He's getting close to 500, and we want to help him get there. So let's do some videos. Show some cards, tell some stories, and let's highlight a few things. But I know what I'm going to give you first. I'm going to give you some temptations. So here you go, my little girl. So Sarah got her temptations. Now I want to show you off some cards. I'm gonna do the cards in between telling about some channels. So I'm going to recommend 4 channels to you. They're not as big as some people are. Couple of them might be a little bit bigger than my channel, but they're wonderful people in the community. But first, let me show you this ball and card combo. This is a minor league pitcher, a Mets prospect that I got to meet and talk with and interact with. He's also a man of God. His father is a pastor in the same denomination as me, but a different district. But it is Hunter Parsons. He's right now down in spring training. Last year he was AAA. He could make it this year. I don't know. Hopefully he does. But if he does, I have a signed ball right here of his and his card from his team. So he was an amazing guy to meet. Wonderful talking about the Lord with. Um, I, I wish he comes to AA and then he'll come and play at my Patriots. But I want him to make the major leagues. So the first channel I want to recommend. I'm not recommending these people based on they affiliated with my Mets or not. I'm not sure fully what they believe in. I know one is an Astro fan, but we'll get to him in a little bit. But the first person I want to recommend, and all these links are going to be in the description below, is Two Balls Are Better Than One. He is a wonderful, him and his son opening up cards together. They have budget card battles, and they both take a couple packs, open them up, and whoever has the better cards is chosen by the viewers. He also is a wonderful thing. Every Sunday he does a community shout out to different channels, some big, some small. So I highly recommend you subscribing to him. Right now at the recording of this video, he's at 351. He's hoping to get to 400. So we need to get him there. So I recommend him. The second card I want to show off is a Somerset Patriots player. Not when they were part of the Yankee organization, when they were part of the Atlantic League. And this guy I got to know quite well, talked with him, interacted with him on the phone a few times. Maybe I should reach out to him to see if he wants to be on my channel. That'd be awesome. We can open some packs of cards together. But it is Nate Rowe of the Somerset Patriots. This card is from 2018. He still plays somewhat, but he also coaches baseball. He's a wonderful guy. A few years back, before the Yankees took over running of the Somerset Patriots, when they're independent league, I got a chance to coach first base for 3 innings. And it was a wonderful time. It was awesome. So, and Nate Rowe, I was hanging out with him in the dugout between innings and just talking with him and talking with the manager. At the time, it was drawing a blank on his name, but it was awesome. And every time I see Nate Rowe play, it was a wonderful time. Even when I went to another stadium and he was playing, it was awesome. The next channel I want to recommend is at 46 subscribers. He's a very small channel. He's just starting out. I just found out about him the other day. I like it. It's a wonderful, wonderful channel. All I see so far is great, great content. And that's just for rips. Just the rips, I'm sorry. Just the rips. And like I said, all these channels will be in my description below, so you can just click on it and go. Um, and his content is just fun to watch, and I highly recommend it. The third card I want to highlight is actually two cards. Um, he's a more well-known player than Nate Rowe and Hunter Parsons, but he was snubbed by the Hall of Fame. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's a wonderful guy. He managed the Somerset Patriots when they first came out, and then was replaced by another manager before they became a civil city with the Yankees. You can still run into him at times at TD Bank Ballpark where the Somerset Patriots play. He's down to earth. He was a major league star. He's the first relief pitcher to win the Cy Young. If you don't know who that is, I'm going to tell you right now. It's Sparky Lyle, and he is an awesome guy. Whenever I see him, he's very friendly with me. He jokes around with me. There's times I had to use crutches, and he's like made fun of me. I had a ball, a mitt. He says, "You can't catch." And he also came to my 50th birthday party, which I have a bat signed with his little name on it, with a whole bunch of other things. I have a few cards signed of us, including his rookie card. And he's so approachable, down to earth. Um, he's just a wonderful, wonderful guy. Can't go wrong. Well, if you meet him, you'll instantly like him. He's down to earth, a great guy. The third channel I like to highlight for you is Barry. And this guy, he does his walk through the woods. He sings on Sundays. He does open some cards, but he's a great supporter of the community. Whenever I do a live, 95% of the time, he's there. 100% of the time, he comments on my videos. And I want to show back some love to him. He's right now at 764 subscribers. Let's get him to 1,000, okay? I highly recommend him. So, the last card I want to highlight, it's actually two cards. I haven't met this guy in person yet, but I really, really want to, because he's out there spreading the word of God. It's Darryl Strawberry. And these two cards, I'll tell about them in a moment. But Darryl Strawberry's out there preaching the word of God to people. And to me, that's very important, as me being a pastor. So I highly recommend you listen to some of his messages. But this card, this Topps Chrome black card, I found at a, a flea market. And they really wanted it cheap. I'm like, I have to get it. So, and it's a cool looking card. It's so pretty and everything. This card came from Topps directly, and it's one of their silver pack promotions from 2019. And the reason they sent me this card, plus I have a few other variants of it in my collection, is the reason they sent it to me was because I won a contest to meet Didi Gregorius at Yankee Stadium. So they brought me to Yankee Stadium. They brought me down on the field. Didi Gregorius would not come over. So I was talking with the Yankee rep. They know I was a Mets fan. Not the Yankee rep. I'm talking about the Topps rep. The Yankee rep was like, "Sorry, nothing I can do about it," and walked away. Come on. You know there's stars all over the old timers all over the stadium. They could have said, "Hey, let's go meet this guy. Let's go meet this old timer. The old timer will come over, maybe sign the ball for me. Great. Okay. That's what you could do. Not that you can just, sorry, nothing I can do about it." So the Topps rep was a little upset. She wasn't happy. She's like, "Okay, how can we make this up?" So she's like, she was corresponding back and forth with me to email. She says she's going to try and work something out. So she asked me if I wanted Darryl Strawberry autograph. I'm like, sure. And they sent me this plus variants of the Chrome card, not the autograph, but the the non-autographed version of this card. So with that said, they also sent me a box of Topps archives of that time. So Sarah's getting into her little basket. She's tired. The last channel I want to highlight is Shanagan's Rips. He's at 480 subscribers right now. He's a very high supporter of the community, and I highly recommend him. He's sometimes his I get so laughing so hard I forget what he's showing. He has some humor to him. So, and finally, I'm doing this for RJ Collects Sets. So if you're not a sub of him, go. So I'm doing 5 but even though this is for RJ Collects 500 subscriber video, I highly recommend you subscribing to RJ Collects. So with that said, with RJ Collects, he does a trivia Monday, Wednesday, Friday that you can email him the answer to it. Just watch one of his videos. You'll see what I mean. And on Sunday, he does a video recap. So, and he gives away the prizes for each day. And I know there's times I laughed at his videos. Other times he showed some interesting sets that I actually had to go and get myself. So, so go check him out. So I hope you found my cards good, my stories interesting, and I hope you sub to everybody that I say you should sub to. So, any shout outs. So until next time, remember, don't forget to be awesome.